Another thing is that you can use your numbers not just to count, but they can also be adjectives to tell how much of something you have. So for example, and when you do that, one as an adjective changes. Put that over here. One as an adjective. One is an adjective that describes masculine nouns, changes from uno to un. And one as an adjective that describes feminine nouns changes from uno to una. Okay, and we can put this in actually, let's make it a bigger box. Let's put this in a box. And let's put a little star. And maybe we'll go ahead and we'll circle that we want to use. When we're using it as an adjective, we're going to use una, and we're going to use un, not uno. Okay, so if I'm saying one book, I'm using one as an adjective here to describe how many books I have. And so I am not going to say uno, I'm going to use un, because libro is masculine. So to say one book, I'm going to say un libro. That's how I would say one book. If I want to do one apple, apple is feminine, I would say una manzana. Okay, this holds true not just for one, but anytime you use one. If it's combined with a 10 or with 100, the rule still applies. So for example, 21 books, normally 21 would be 21, and then I would write out libros. Well, I can't use 21, I have to use un. I drop that O because one becomes un or una. Okay, now when I change it to un, using it as an adjective, un is a one-syllable word, and our rule is that when we write a mush together number, is that we have to add an accent if our second number is one syllable. By dropping the O, we have made uno one syllable, and we'd have to do the accent. If you wrote it out as 3 separate words, which is not as common to be written that way, I wouldn't. I would just write 21 libros. It's only when I mush it together that I have to add that accent. And that holds true down here. 51 apples, 51 would be 50, because it's 50 and 1, 51. Okay, and then apples are manzanas. Okay, manzana is a feminine word, so I can't use uno because I'm using my 51 as an adjective here. It's describing how many apples I have. I'm not just counting. I'm not just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So I have to use the feminine form. It can't be 51. I have to make it 51 manzanas. And the same thing for 101. If it's 101 books, 101 is 101. Books are libros. Libro we know is masculine, so I can't use uno. I make it un. And if I have 101 apples, 101 is 101 manzanas. Okay, I can't, manzanas is feminine, so I can't leave it as 101. I have to make it 101 manzanas.